Hey Starshine, how are you? I'm TK and today I will play PowerWash Simulator. Hello everybody. Hello Vulgaire. Thank you so much for the sub 26 months. Oh yeah. And hello Tabari. How are you all doing today? Tabari, I'm still utterly fucked up by you telling me that cheesecake is a pie. You're right. And I hate it. Hello, how is everybody today? I cracked. I said enough is enough. It has been months. I am finally having an energy drink. I cracked. I'm utterly cooked. I have Monster energy drink. Hello Lazy. Thank you so much for 32 months in a row. Oh my goodness. And thank you so much. Who is that cutie on the screen? It's not TK, is it? No, TK's not cute at all. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, I got energy drink, Lazy. I cracked. I got energy drink. I got a zero sugar Monster. Not the absolute zero. I actually don't like the absolute zero all that much. I prefer the zero sugar because it actually kind of tastes like the original Monster. So it brings back my childhood. Because I've probably mentioned this before. I had a cousin who had a haunted house that was sponsored by Monster for a while. And so he would just like get boatloads of fucking Monster energy drinks. And he like, if we would visit, he would just dump a bunch on us. And so we'd take home just like cases upon cases of Monster. And we'd just have an infinite supply of Monster. So yeah, this tastes like my childhood. But yeah, no, I haven't had an energy drink in months. And then today was just, holy shit, it was not my day. I was like, oh my gosh, I was actually so close to canceling stream. I was like, it was like 11:30 and I was still like exhausted. Thankfully, I wasn't falling asleep at my desk, which I haven't had that problem in a while, because for a while there, like every time I'd wake up, I would just be like, I would just pass out at my desk because I was so sleepy. But I was still just, I was not functioning. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm getting an energy drink. It's been months. I've been a good girl. But I'm gonna be a bad girl today. I'm getting an energy drink. So yes, I have an energy drink. And also, because I am so tired, this is only gonna, I'm only gonna stream for about an hour today. I told myself that I'm going to allow myself to just stream for about an hour, and then I will let myself rest, because I need to rest. I'm going to the gym later and grocery shopping, so I need the energy. So yeah, I got the energy drink, and then I'm going to rest. Bad girl TK, like cool bad or sexy bad? Cool bad, because I got an energy drink. That's what the cool kids drink, right? Cool kids drink energy drinks, right? Cool kids smoke cigarettes and drink Monster energy drinks. What do you mean I have an outdated idea of what the cool kids do? Fun fact, I've never smoked a cigarette though. I have smoked a cigar. I smoked a cigar once, but I have not smoked a cigarette. So I guess I'm not completely cool, but I'm half cool because I have a Monster energy drink. But I am so exhausted. I am absolutely dying. I am absolutely dying over here, guys. Your high school was weird. And my high school was, I was homeschooled. So that was my high school. So I guess that explains a lot. Yeah, the cool kids smoked cigarettes and drank Monster energy drink in my high school. My homeschooled high school. Oh. You were homeschooled? Sorry about that, TK. It's okay. There are pros and there are cons. Probably mostly cons, but there are pros too. Like, the thing is, I don't do very good in, like... It does explain a few things. I don't do very good in terms of, like... normal education. I was able to very easily jump ahead in things that I needed to and slow down in things that I needed to. It gave me a lot more freedom to do that. And it also allowed me to take forensic science for my last science, because my mom was like, okay, for your last year of high school, like I did biology, chemistry, and physics. And so those were like the first 3 years of high school. And then my last year, my mom was like, okay, is there like, do you want to go deeper into any of these previous sciences? Is there another science you would like to take? And I'm like, forensic science, please. I want to learn about crime. And so I did that for senior year, and that was fun. Also did practical math, because I got very ahead in math. So instead of like going to like advanced college grade math, which was highly unnecessary considering I was not planning on going into any sort of like mathematical career, my mom was like, you know what, I'm gonna do like a practical science. So I like learned how to do taxes and stuff like that. So, you know, that was nice. Learn about crime and how to get away with it. Heck yeah. You know it, Tabari. Girl, if you got somebody you need killed, I'm your girl. I got you. Actually, I really liked the forensic science, but I had a really tough time getting through the autopsy lesson, because they told you in detail how they like cut open the body, and I was just like, and I was like, I've toughened up since then, but like I was a super baby back then, and it was just really gross. It was so hard to get through. I love a woman who knows how to hide a body. Heck yeah. But yeah, my homeschooling career was very weird. I didn't really get to do much social activities, which was like, I know it's a big thing people are concerned about when it comes to like homeschooling. I think if you put in the effort to try and make sure that like your child still gets to do a lot of social activities and stuff, that's one thing. But I feel like my parents didn't put a whole lot of effort into that, and maybe that's just because I've always been introverted, so I was, and like the problem was high school was really hard for me, because that was around the time thank you for the sub, F10, 35 months. That is many months. High school was around the time when I started getting POTS, and I think I've always had it to a minor extent, but it was around high school that was like it was around high school that I really started feeling the fatigue, and so I would spend like most of the day asleep, and then I would work at night, and then I would draw all night, and that was just what worked for my body. And if I had gone to a regular high school, it may have been a lot harder for me. How was the sex education? Non-existent. Non-existent. I'll be honest, like part of that may be that I always was kind of uncomfortable about the subject. Like from the get-go, I was always like really weirded out by sex as a concept. So I think my mom, like upon realizing that I was very uncomfortable with it, didn't go into detail with me or anything, because she didn't want to upset me. But it probably would have been better if she just like fucking bit the bullet and forced me to get the education I needed to understand it and to just get over my discomfort, because I didn't know a lot of details until I was an adult, and that's a little embarrassing. TK still thinks storks bring babies. You mean they don't? Wait, where do the babies come from? And you're uncomfortable with your mom talking about sex. Maybe. But the thing that like upset me the most was I read a book that hinted at the idea of sex, and I had a complete breakdown. Like I had a complete breakdown just from the book telling me, and my mom was like, okay, no, we're gonna take that book away. You don't need that. I don't know what it was, but like I was like 13 at the time, and I don't know, it just scared me. It was a really scary concept to me. I know it's pathetic. I don't know what it was about me as a kid, but like I just was always very uncomfortable about sexuality as a child. I like it was just the concept of like shut up, lazy. I think like just for me it was the concept that like I grew up being told very like clearly like this is your private area, nobody, this is you only, nobody else. And then learning that like you can consent to like another person being a part of that, I'm like, no, that's not what I was taught. And it just blew my mind, and I'm like, no touchy, nobody touchy. I remember Lady D sit on me. Yes, exactly. I remember I was taught, so like at least I was taught about like being an ovulating, menstruating, uterus having kind of, you know, periods. I was taught about periods, and like, but like so many, I've heard like so many people not being taught about it, but I was always taught like, oh, like you don't tell anyone about it. It's all secret, hush hush. And so my mom wasn't around when I had my first period, and I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like, where are the pads? I don't know what to do, but my mom's not around. And my mom comes home, and I'm like, where are the pads? And she's like, you could have asked your dad. I'm like, my dad knows about periods? That's how clueless I was. I was so ridiculous, okay? I was utterly ridiculous. I was so ridiculous. An ovulating monster, the wrath of God visited upon you for the sin of being woman, you harlot. Yes, exactly. No, I really had no clue. I was so stupid. I was so stupid. Okay, I need to get into the game. I'm embarrassing myself here by admitting these things. F10, I know you're a little bit late. I'm only streaming until like for about an hour. So, you know, like 45 minutes. I don't know if you want to pop in for that short of amount of time or what, but I will turn on co-op in case you want to, but if you don't, that's fine. It's okay, I've heard stories of men who didn't know about periods until they got married. Oh yeah, I'm sure. There's just... It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, I forgot how much of this was cleaned last time. Yeah. Oh. Did it suddenly get darker? It looks darker. Did something happen? Is it darker for you too? You're busy and tired, so I won't join this time. That's fine. Did it suddenly get darker? Is it just me? I need to turn on my royalty-free playlist. I have to find it first. Okay. All right, what song are we starting with? Let's do this one. Turn the volume down. All right, let me know how the volume is. So it's just this side, right? This is all clean? Oh, wow. F10 really went to town on this side. So what is everybody up to right now? As I already mentioned, I am exhausted, which is why I'm doing a short stream today, because I need to rest. Wait, I have to tell you. Okay. So I'm super excited. So just little context, my birthday is coming up next month. So you know, it's almost March, so And just out of the blue, TH is just like, okay, TK, I'm gonna give you a list of animals and I want you to pick one. I'm like, pick one for what? Like my favorite animal, or like the cutest one, the coolest one, like what you need. And he's just like, just pick one, just pick one. And I'm like, okay, I'll pick one. And he gives me this long list of a bunch of random animals. And I say, out of the ones that he listed, I said, sloth. I said, I can relate to sloths on a spiritual level, and they are goofy goobers, so I will pick sloth. And he said, okay. A little bit later, he's like, are you sure, sloth? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, I love sloths. I think they're really cute. They're really goofy. I can relate to them. And he's like, okay, this was supposed to be a surprise, but I'm gonna need to explain it so we can get a better idea. And I'm like, oh, okay, what? And he explains that he discovered this place that what they do is they sell like bracelets for different animals, and when you get that bracelet, they give you a little like tracking number or whatever that you put into an app, and it gives you that specific animal in the tracking app, and it will tell you like where that animal is, how where it travels in that day, etc. And you just, you know, you get to keep an eye on your little animal friend. And I'm like, that's so great. I love that. That's amazing. And he's like, yeah, this was, you know, supposed to be a surprise for your birthday. But the thing is, you said sloth, and I looked it up, and sloths only move like a few miles a day at most. So if you track them, you're not really gonna know. You're not really gonna see much. And I'm like, that's a fair point. And he's like, okay, so let's look at some of the other animals and we'll see how much they travel. And out of the animals that I liked the most, penguins seemed to be ones that traveled the most. Penguin probably was my second pick anyway. So I was just like, okay, let's do penguin then. So I'm supposed to be getting that today. I'm supposed to be getting that bracelet today, and I'll be able to track Mr. Flippers and see what he's up to on a daily basis. And I'm like really excited about it. I'm like, that's such a perfect gift for me. Like, that is right up my alley. Like, TH seems like, you know, TH is not much of like a love language kind of guy. He doesn't really do any of the love languages all that much, and he doesn't really seem to care for them either, except for, I guess, maybe acts of services he likes. He likes when I help him out or I do chores or whatever. He takes that. He really likes that. And then he will, you know, help me out and stuff. But overall, like, he's not a quality time or affectionate kind of person. He's not really a gift giver either. He's ultimately kind of anti-gift because it's money, and he's very frugal. So when he does have those times where he goes out of his way to buy something for me, it's always like the perfect gift, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, he's not one to really buy a lot of gifts, but he's really good at coming up with good ones. And I'm like so jealous of him because I am very bad at gift giving. I am horrendous at gift giving. I never know what to get, and I'm never happy with what gifts I come up with. What works out for us is because I like being surprised. He does not. He is like, if you're gonna get me a gift, I want you to ask me what I want or what I'm okay with, because he's very frugal. He doesn't want me spending money on something he's not going to really like. But I like being surprised, so it works out in both our favors, I suppose, because I'm not good at gift giving anyway, so I might as well ask. TK's greatest sin is sloth, but it's not her choice. It's true. It's chronic fatigue. That's Sir Flippers to you, Sir Flippington. That's what TH came up with, because apparently they come with names, and I'm really excited about that. TH was like, would you prefer that you name them yourself or that they had their name already? And I'm like, I like that they have a name already because it's almost like they're coming up to you like, hello, I'm Mr. Flippers. Nice to meet you. And I like that. It's very cute. But that was the name that TH came up with as a oh yeah, what the penguin's name is going to be. But it will actually come with a name. And I'm very excited about that. I get to meet my penguin. And we're gonna be friends. He also made sure I was very much aware that if the tracking dies, it's not because the penguin died. He's like, sometimes the tracker gets lost or it breaks or it just, the battery dies and they can't replace it. So he said, it doesn't mean your penguin died. And they will give you a new penguin to track. And I'm like, okay, good. Because I would be devastated. I'd just be like, Mr. Flipper, he died. I'm like, no. The tracker just died. It's fine. But yes, I'm very excited about that. I am not all that excited about turning 31 this year, though. I feel like it's all downhill from here, guys. I'm hag status now, so it's all downhill from here. Baby, this is do or die. I'm in so much, like, pain lately, though. Like, I don't mean to be dramatic, but, my shoulder and neck area has just been in so much pain lately. I went walking around a little bit last week because I was hanging out with my sisters and I had to carry my purse around. And if there's something you should know about me, it's that my purse is obscenely heavy. And it's because I absolutely have to carry around a foldable cane and a water bottle, and both of those are quite heavy. So I have this big heavy purse that I carry around. And so when I got home, I checked, like, I looked at my shoulder and it was like all covered in red, and it had like a couple red, like, bleeding spots just from my purse being on my shoulder. And then the next day I woke up with that side of my neck just in excruciating pain. And since then, like, it's both sides, like, it's going between both sides, but they both hurt really bad. And I'm, like, not having a good time with that. But I guess I'll survive, I guess. The thing is, I can't, like, downsize my purse because I need a cane and I need a water bottle. Those are absolutely necessary for me with my disability. Mr. Flipper, no, the tracker could have just died. Oh, wait, is that a pot of seals here? Mr. Flipper, no! No! I hate that. At least you don't put that in my head. It makes me sad. I don't think I can see other animals, though, so I wouldn't know if there were a pod of seals. Mr. Flipper's gonna be okay, okay? He's gonna live a long penguin life. Actually, how long do penguins live? How long do penguins live? So, I guess it depends on the penguin. With emperor penguins, it's 15 to 20 years. But I don't know what kind of penguin I'm getting. Little penguin, which I'm not... It's the smallest species of penguin. It's New Zealand. It's 6 years. I don't think it's a little penguin. I think it's probably going to be like an emperor penguin. So they live 15 to 20 years. So Mr. Flipper is going to live a long, happy penguin life. You can't stop me. Or him. You're getting like it's your pet. It is my pet! Questions to ask before adopting an animal, like, say, a hamster. Oh no, I knew that hamsters only lived a couple years. And yeah, it sucks. I hate that rodents only live a couple years, but personally, like, I think it's worth it because rodents are such precious animals, and they end up, like, they're the best. They're the best. Like, especially, like, I would absolutely get another hamster, and I would absolutely get a little family of rats or whatever. It's TH who absolutely refuses. And I know everyone's always like, oh, well, I don't think you could handle it again. You had such a hard time with Jeb. I have a hard time with every animal. You don't understand. I get attached. I fall in love. It doesn't matter how long the animal lives. I'm going to be devastated when they die. I don't think the length of the life really makes much of a difference for me. Yeah, it sucks that it's a shorter amount of time, but like, if it's a longer amount of time, then it just feels like an even bigger gap out of your life. Like this animal has been with you for so long and they're gone, and then it's like, it's bad if it's short or long. Like it's a problem either way. Like they both have the pros and the cons of having a long or short lifestyle, but like I love them, okay? I love them so much, and I think it's worth it. It's like I've told people before, I would love to foster cats. And their immediate response is always, oh, I don't think you could do that. Yes, I could. Like, you underestimate my love for these animals. You think that that means that I'm going to be, like, devastated to give up a cat to a new home. But, like, if I'm able to help lots and lots of cats, like, ultimately that's for the better, and I'm gonna be okay with that. Like, I don't know, everybody thinks that I'm just so, that because I love animals that I'm like weak for them, and it's like, no, I'm actually like, I'm really strong when it comes to animals. Ultimately, it's just that I love them so fucking much. They're so great. I love them. But ultimately, I don't regret like any of that. I don't regret getting Jeb. I would absolutely get another hamster. I would absolutely get a rat. Like, I'm totally okay with that. Like, I can do it. Have you seen the video of the cat chilling with the hamster? I've seen a few. I have strong feelings about this. I don't think you should let your cat and your hamster together. I don't care how safe you feel about it. I think ultimately the cat could always just decide, looks hungry, I'm gonna eat it now. Or looks tasty, I'm gonna eat it now. Or the hamster might be like scared as shit, but doesn't like, is just freezing up because they're scared because it's a predator animal by them. I don't like it. I don't think it's safe. I don't know. New York rats seem to live forever. Okay, I'll go adopt a New York rat. Get you someone that loves you like TK loves any animal. I love animals so much. Okay, cats are invasive species, by the way. They killed so many birds and mouses. Yes, that's the thing. That's the thing, is I'm very like, I wish I could go into like TNR and fostering and stuff like that, so I could help make a difference for like feral cats and stuff like that, because they are absolutely invasive. They cause a lot of problems. Not to mention the whole point of TNR, it's trap, neuter, release. It's in the cases where it is a cat that absolutely cannot be socialized, you will trap it. You will make sure it gets neutered so it can't have any more babies, and then you will release it. And then because it can't have any more babies, hopefully it will slow down the growth of feral cats. And it's ultimately for the better, because cats are invasive species. They are a problem out in the wild. They are not supposed to be out in the wild. They're supposed to be house cats. But because people are irresponsible with their cats, and I'm sorry, I am 100% against outdoor cats. If you want to take your cat outdoors on a leash in some way that you can keep them from getting out and everything, that is one thing, but I do not think that you should have outdoor cats. Outdoor cats are a problem. They kill animals that otherwise would not get killed. They get put into danger. If they're not neutered, they might go around, you know, getting other cats pregnant, and it's a big problem. I am 100% against outdoor cats. I will not apologize for that opinion. Outdoor cats are a problem, and I feel that it should not be the case. A lot of breeders will specifically require you to agree that you will not let them outside at all because it's such a risk. We had a bunch of feral kitties at work. Eventually, they all got adopted. Oh, I'm so glad. That's great. There's a lot of cats in near my apartment, and like I think like around, because my apartment building is right next to like a small like trailer neighborhood, or whatever you would call it. What do you call it? There's some trailers around the apartment, and I think a lot of cats love to live around there. I think people are feeding them from the trailers, and there's one I talked about him, Mr. Pants. He seems very friendly, and I really wish I could get him a home, because I think he would benefit from being in a home, and he absolutely is not neutered, so that is a problem. Yeah, arguably, you can socialize even the most feral cat. It's just going to take a lot of work, and a lot of people, especially people who are trying to help as many cats as possible, cannot afford that amount of time and energy into socializing an extremely feral cat. But yeah, basically all feral cats can get socialized. I think past 8 weeks, when they're kittens, is kind of when it becomes really difficult to do. But yeah, even like a very old feral cat can be socialized. It just takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it can be hard to be hard to dedicate that amount of time and energy when you're trying to help like multiple cats. I am a feral cat. But yeah, I'm a big fan of kitties. I'm a big fan of all animals. I love animals very much. I love animals so much that even the animals that I'm utterly afraid of, like sharks, I'm trying to get over that fear, just because I feel guilty for being afraid of them, because I know ultimately they're just sweet babies. They don't know any better. I'm kidding, you're a little yappy dog. Oh, shut up. So mean. Would you want a Sphinx cat? So personally, if I had a choice of like only one cat, which is what is probably going to be, TH seems pretty adamant on only getting one cat, I would prefer a nice fluffy one. I like fluffy cats a lot. I like petting fluffy cats. I think they're really cute. I don't dislike Sphinx, and if I had multiple cats, I would absolutely be okay with a Sphinx. But if I can only have one, I'm sorry, I want a nice fluffy one, because I just really love fluffy animals. Like, I don't even like short-haired animals as much as, like, big, poofy, fluffy animals. That's just what I like. But I still like Sphinx cats, and I still think they're very cute. Even as a kid, I mainly thought sharks were silly dummies who couldn't tell a human apart from a seal. Oh, but cleaning up all that hair. It's true. You do get hair everywhere. But I think it's worth it. The thing with, like, hairless cats, though, that a lot of people don't realize is, so when it comes to like cats with fur, a lot of times they can keep themselves clean pretty well. You should still bathe them every once in a while, but in general they can usually take care of themselves pretty well. Sphinx cats, any hairless cat, you have to bathe them weekly. They get really greasy, and they don't have a really good way to clean themselves, so you have to bathe them weekly. And so if you are not a big fan of bathing cats, because you know how cats can be when you bathe them, that's not going to be for you. Sphinx cats always looked like they would feel ridiculously smooth. Yeah, they're probably so smooth. I've never actually pet one. So I'm not sure, but I just like Fluffy a lot. A cat owner told me that short hair cats are the worst fur-wise because their short fur is basically like glitter. Yeah, it's true, but I'm probably gonna end up getting a short-haired cat because long-haired cats, you basically have to take to the groomer. I mean, F10, you know how Roxy is. Like, ultimately, she really should be going to the groomer instead of being put through the torture of getting her knots yanked out of her. That's not good. That's not good. Short hair cats, at least you don't have to take them to the groomer. There are one of the few cats that actually sweat. Yes. So they get really greasy because they sweat a lot. And so that's why you need to bathe them weekly. Have you seen the Chow Chow dog? I love Chow Chows. They're so cute. The subway remained closed for another 30 years until community funding allowed for its renovation. What if her family actually brushed her regularly? I'm sure brushing regularly would help, but I have heard that it's still best if you have a long-haired cat to take them to the groomers every once in a while, like once a month. It ran until 1984 when the main... okay, I missed it. But yeah, no, that's another thing with long-haired cats is you absolutely need to brush them at least once a week, if not more regularly than that. And nobody in our family brushes Roxy, and she's a very fluffy cat. She's a sweet baby. Do I have a picture of her that I can share easily? Let me see. I probably do. Let me show my kitty off. Well, she's not really mine anymore. She was mine when I lived with my parents. She was kind of considered my cat. And I was actually supposed to take her with me when I moved out. But I ended up moving into an apartment that doesn't allow cats, so I did not get her. Here she is. This is her. She's a big fluffy kitty. She's a ragdoll, so she's very big and she's very fluffy. And she has anxiety, so I related to her very much. She absolutely has anxiety, and nobody brushes her, so she gets huge knots, and then they have to rip it out of her, and it's torture for her. I have a scar on my stomach because we kind of had to like pin her down to try and deal with some of her knots, and she lashed out and she scratched me really bad on my stomach, so I now have a scar in my stomach from that. But no one will brush her, so she gets really bad knots. And we also have Axel. Do I have a good picture of Axel? Oh, this is one when he was a baby. I do not have a good picture of him, actually. But we also have another ragdoll. Or not we. My parents do. They're not mine anymore. Like I said, Roxy was mine. She was supposed to be mine. I was supposed to take her with me, but that didn't happen. And I'm okay with that, actually. Because, I think Axel would be absolutely devastated if he lost his sister. If she moved out and he didn't go with her, he would be devastated because he adores her. Axel is Roxy's #1 fan. I think they need to stick together. But yeah, I like big fluffy cats. We had Maine Coons before we had ragdolls. I do miss my kitties. I think I showed Daisy before. She was like my like soulmate cat. We were bestest buddies. I miss her a lot. I get very attached to animals, as I was saying. I just love animals so very much. So every time I have a pet, I get very attached and I get devastated by losing them. It's just what it is. That doesn't mean I don't want another pet. I think it's worth it. Check Discord for a photo of both kitties. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, can I drag that in? I'm gonna have to save it, and then let me save image. Okay, saved. And then let me... Here we go. All right, so these are both of them. There's Roxy on the right with like the raccoon face, and that's Axel on the left. They're both ragdolls. They're two different kinds of ragdolls. So Roxy is more the traditional ragdoll, while Axel is, I think, called like a minx ragdoll, I think. Which is just like a different type of fur and a different like fur pattern and stuff. But yes, they're so it's crazy because ragdolls are supposed to be super affectionate and neither of them are. Axel is super affectionate to Roxy. Like I said, Axel is super attached to Roxy. She is the best thing in the world to him. But Roxy doesn't like anyone. They both are kind of attached to her sister a little bit. But they're still not like super affectionate, and they tend to hide off and do their own things. But they're both very cute kitties. But yeah, they don't really act like ragdolls despite being ragdolls. Ragdolls are known to be like super needy and affectionate. Like if you look up Eevee and Yoshi, I think Connie has put Eevee and Yoshi videos into my meme playlists. They're ragdolls, and they are very needy. They are very vocal, very needy, and everything. That's more what a ragdoll is supposed to be like. I want to know what kind of cat from the Ma. There's a weird cat outside video. I would love to have that cat. Oh my gosh, I would absolutely love to have that exact cat. Ugh. TK wishes her cats were as needy as her. No, it's... I mean, yes, but the main thing is just like... So, Daisy was very affectionate and would follow me everywhere, and I miss that. What kind of cat is it? I think my guess is the weird cat outside is maybe a mix of a Persian and something else, or maybe even pure Persian, but like most Persians don't look like that. I don't know if it's mixed with something else, or maybe it has some sort of some sort of like its teeth look like it maybe is like their teeth are like not in place, and obviously their eyes are a little bit more bulged out. I don't know if maybe it was like it was like a dental problem or some sort of like skull thing or whatever, but I think it's probably at least part Persian, because Persians are the ones that have the really squished faces. I used to hate Persians, but now I think they're really cute. I also didn't like hairless cats for a while, but now I think they're really cute. Ma, there's a weird fucking cat outside. It looks like Grandma. I love that video. I would love to have that cat. I want a cat that when people look at it, they're like, what the fuck is that thing? Bingus cat. Jaden Animations cat, Tostada. I don't think Tostada is particularly like super weird looking, but sometimes they get a look on their face, their eyes get all wide, and they just like stare, and it looks really goofy. I'm like, I need that. I need goofy cat. I need goofy cat. Wilfred Warrior? Yeah, that's him! It's the weird fucking cat! Yeah, he's got like teeth problems and his eyes look a little weird. My pedigree name is Fearless Warrior, but my mom calls me Wilfred. It's the weird fucking cat! Oh, it's watching the ooh-ee-ah-ah! It's a chinchilla Persian. I've never heard of a chinchilla Persian. But yeah, it's a part Persian. Okay, but like you look up a chinchilla Persian, it does not really look like him, so I do think that he probably has some like dental issues and stuff like that. Oh, chinchilla Persians are super cute. I like them a lot. Oh, they're so goofy. They're so cool. It's so cute. Ah, I could just look at cats all day. I could just look at cats all day. I do the thing that where I just do a stream where, yeah, definitely a severe underbite. I just do a whole stream that's just me looking at pictures of cute animals on Google. Entire stream is just that. I love a good kitty kitty. Oh, excuse me. Oh wait, I just remembered. I have chicken and I'm defrosting. I gotta go check on it. Give me. I'm back. I am back. I'm sorry. I had to check the chimkin. It's still a little bit frosty, so it has to go a little bit longer. But at least the sink did not empty. Apparently, the overgrown teeth is an issue with the chinchilla Persian cats. Huh? All the pictures I saw, they look normal. We're TK. We are abandoned, alone, unloved. No, I love you. I love you all so much. No, don't cry, Lazy. No, I'm back. I'm back. Don't be sad, Lazy. Oh, hey, is anybody playing the new Monster Hunter game? Wilds? So TH got it. And I want to play, but only if I can co-op. And it seems like the co-op is maybe not as like, because I played Rise with him before, and you could do like the whole game co-op. Like the whole thing you could just do co-op. But it almost seems like, it almost seems like the co-op is not as like inclusive as Rise. And it is primarily a solo game. And I don't think I care to play a Monster Hunter game solo. Like, I liked Rise, but really for me it was mostly I just had fun playing with TH. So like if I can't play it primarily with TH, I don't think I want to play it, especially because it's $70. So I only want to spend that money if I'm actually going to be able to co-op. So if anybody knows the details on the co-op, could you let me know? I've been playing through Half-Life 2 with mods to replace certain assets with ones from Half-Life Alyx, along with some of the weapon animations and mono replacers. Really? How's that look? Because I know there's the mod, I'm blanking on what it's called. There's a really famous mod for Half-Life 2. I'm sure F10 will tell me immediately. But there is a really famous mod that replaced a lot of the weapon animations and whatnot. But they were more like fan-made as opposed to being the Alyx ones. Because this was pre-Alyx. But waiting for Half-Life 2 RTX? Hell yeah. Just use some mod where Alyx has massive milkers. You misspelled Alyx, it's with a Y. But yes, absolutely. There's actually, I remember when I was like, well, I was pretty young and I was like brand new to like Half-Life 2 and discovering that there was the, oh, the phone changed it? Okay. That's okay. I'll forgive you for that. But I remember discovering that there were mods that changed how Alyx looked, and I thought they looked terrible. Like, why would you do that to Alyx? Like, at the time, at least, there was none that made her look even remotely good, let alone better. Like, I already think she looks great. Like, I think she's great. I think she's very attractive the way she is. But like, I think they were just going like literal, like, I don't even know. It was so weird. They like made her look so gross, in my opinion. I am referring to Emmon. Sorry, but it looks pretty good. One of my favorites is one that gives Alex her own custom HEV suit. And my favorite part is her gloves look like the ones you have in Alex. That's so cool. I am referring to Emmon. Mainly just changes the pulse rifle, but don't get me started on that. I was trying to rile you up a little bit. We don't talk about the cinematic mod. That's it. It's the cinematic mod. You're right. That was the one. Alex looks terrible in that. How dare you do that to my girl? We need the TK cinematic mod. Oh my gosh, don't do that to me. Please. Please don't do that to me. Just make me look utterly horrifying. I'm really hating cleaning this part because like all these little like nubs here, it's so hard to get like all the edges of them and everything. I'm having a tough time. Just put an image of it in the general section of the Discord. Let me see this. I'm popping in. Ooh. Huh. Let me, can I pop that into the stream so everyone can see? Okay, it's not exactly what I wanted it to do, but that's the thing. That's the mod. It's pretty cool. Can I delete this? Yes. Oh, dude, I broke something. Oh, shoot, I broke something. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I deleted the overlay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Give me a second. Oh gosh. Oh no. I broke everything. I have to get the stream overlay again. Give me a second. Nope, that's not it. Oh boy. I broke everything. Oh no, now you can't see chat. Okay, wait. Overlays. That's what we want. Okay. Copy URL. Okay. I don't remember where I had it. Wait, which browser? Is it browser? Wait. Wait. I broke everything. I don't remember how I had this. Oh, I fixed it. Oh, okay. Oh, thank goodness. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Oh, thank goodness. I fixed it. We're good. We're good. We're fine. I fixed it. Okay, I'm sorry. I missed everyone's messages. Okay. Okay. May TK have the body of hate. Haiti. How about I have my normal body? Yeah, everything is that the visor glows in the dark. Ooh, TK is a hag girl failure and a stream failure. Give her some time, she'll reach Amelie levels. Oh my gosh. I wish I were Amelie. Okay, okay, I'm back. I'm back. I broke everything, but I fixed it. Also, I still think everything looks dim. I don't know why. Like, everything is darker. Don't know what happened. I really don't. I cope with accident losing data progress by saying, okay, here's my chance to redo it better than before. Yeah, I remember. I specifically remember. I think it was when I was writing that main cat story. I ended up losing a lot of progress in writing that, and I was really upset about it. And I remember you specifically were like, it's okay, now you just get to rewrite it better. And I was like, oh, genius. So now I try and think that way. I am a stream failure. All right, I'm gonna finish to getting to the end of this track, and then I will end the stream once I finish, and then we will do the walls next time. It's been an hour, I know. Like I said, I'm going to get to the end of the tracks, and then I'll do that. Well, I didn't realize I've had this mentality for that long. Yeah. You're doing great. No, I'm not. I'm a stream failure. Ooh. Lazy's the mom in the crowd with the little camcorder going, "You're doing great, sweetie. You're doing great, sweetie." I hope someone makes a Half-Life mod that's Half-Life Alyx minus the VR so more people can experience Half-Life Alyx. I really hope so. I know they were working on that, but I don't know if they ever got anywhere with that. Because Half-Life Alyx is so good, and obviously, like, experience it in VR is, like, a thing of its own. But, like, a lot of people just don't have VR, and at this point, I wouldn't recommend, like, anyone to get VR at this moment, because VR is, like, there's, like, nothing going on with VR anymore. Like, nobody's trying to make, like, any decent games with VR anymore. And it's just like, it's basically dead. So I do not recommend anybody get VR. Actually, I'm way up into I'm the way too into it parent screaming, "Fuck them up!" Like that one Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood blooper. Don't worry, Valve will save VR for real this time with their new hardware. Oh yeah, for sure. You should play the new Batman VR game, Shadows of something. Oh, man, I can't remember the last time I did VR. I actually, so my Vive is basically unusable now. So I actually took down the little cameras for it, the base stations, and I use my husband's Oculus now. But even then, it's been like a year since I've used it. And like, I'll only occasionally hop on to like play VR chat or something, but usually now when I play VR chat, I just do the regular on, you know, on PC version, no VR. Batman Arkham Shadow is supposed to be really good. Yeah, Half-Life Alyx is good. It ain't over $1,000 good. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, Half-Life Alyx is exactly what we need from VR. We need more games like Half-Life Alyx. But Half-Life Alyx is the only VR game like Half-Life Alyx. So, like, I can't recommend someone buy, like, spend $1,000 just for one game. When, like, I mean, yeah, there are other VR games that I quite enjoy, but like one that I often think back to is The Gallery, but I don't think they ever finished it. They put out, I think, 2 or 3 episodes of it. I think I played it on my channel forever ago. And I don't think I ever finished it. So it's like, yeah, why would I recommend someone play an unfinished game? Yeah, it's really good. And the first time I ever played VR, I played the first episode and it was like mind-blowing to me. This was pre-Alex though, so that was like the best VR game in my opinion, because it was like the only one I played at the time that wasn't just gimmicks. Like a lot of VR games are just gimmicks. And like, yeah, they're fun for a little bit of time, but they're not something you're gonna return to time and time again once you get used to the gimmick, you know? So like, yeah, I can't recommend spending $1,000 on something you're not really gonna have many games to really enjoy. Yeah, you'll have fun for like a week doing all the gimmicky games, but then you'll get through them, and then you'll have like Alex, and that's about it. I don't know. I'm like really sad about it though, because like when I was like really into VR, like I was enjoying the hell out of it. I had so much fun, but like I have no reason to go back into it now because everybody just like stopped. Everybody just stopped and they stopped trying. They're like, oh, so we already went through all the gimmicks possible. What could we possibly do? Like make a real game? Nah. Let's just stop making VR games. And it's like, oh. One thing I appreciate about Valve games is they always try to bring something new to the table. I do appreciate that. I do very much so appreciate that. It's like, again, don't get me wrong, gimmicks are not bad inherently, but like if all you've got going for you is like a single gimmick, it's just that's not good. That's not good. And when every single VR game is like based around a single gimmick, yeah. You love and hate that? Like, what do you hate about it? Like, do you because it means they almost never release games. Oh, okay, that's fair. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get what you're going for. That's a very fair point. We're almost there, guys. Wait, Valve released games? Since when? Never. Oh boy. Oh boy! Okay, so that's all of that. So now all we have is this crazy wall. But that will be saved for next time. I really need to rest up. I've got... Hello? Hello? The menu is broken. The menu is broken! What is this? Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I don't know why my menu isn't... Is it okay if I leave? Is it gonna save? If I just exit out of the game? Because, like, I can't... The menu doesn't work. The menu literally does not work. Something about turning co-op on, I think, broke everything, and that's why everything is like tinted dark. Well, I guess I just have to force exit the game. Goodbye. Oh well. And it only saves when you exit to menu. Fun! I get to do that all over again. I'm actually going to double check that. Because there's literally nothing I could do. Maybe it did save? Okay, I guess we'll find out. Give me a second. I'm popping the game back up. Goodbye, game. Goodbye, TK. Okay, we're popping in here so you can see. Was I at 85? I forget the percentage. Let me see. Let's find out. Am I going to be devastated? This is not something I can do again better. So that mindset will not work here. Oh boy. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Ah. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right, buckaroos. All right, who's playing Monster Hunter Wild right now? Vinny is. We got Limu. We should totally raid Limu. Because everybody's playing Monster Hunter Wild. Now it's comfy time for you. Absolutely comfy time for me. And apparently my penguin bracelet is here, so I can absolutely go grab that. Okay. Alright, so let's raid Limu, who is playing Monster Hunter Wild right now. And then I'm going to rest. I'm going to take it easy. And hopefully not... And hopefully make it through tonight. Because I got a lot of chores and stuff to do tonight. But I will hopefully be back next week. I'm gonna get back into it after, you know, being sick last week and then slowly recovering back. But yeah, hopefully I can get back into it now. So on that note, remember to shine your light in every world.